Hey truck drivers, it's your career success coach Frederica. I know I have been missing in action. Where have I been? What have I been doing? Am I still a recruiter? Okay, so let's answer those questions. Yes, I am still a recruiter. Where have I been? I've been here working, but not hiring as many drivers as I had in 2022 and 2023. 2024 was a slowdown year for us in specialized good and in household goods. The economy plays a big part in the amount of truck drivers that we are going to hire. And because household goods is the main industry that I work in, or the main type of commodity that the company that I work in hauls, because the interest rates are still very high, we have not been hiring many truck drivers in household goods. Specialized commodities has come up since 2023, but it is still not at the place where it was. So, what have I been doing? In addition to recruiting, in my spare time, rather than making videos and having a life of leisure, I have been trying to diversify my career so that if there comes a time where I have to exit this market because the demand is just not there for me, I would be equipped, I would be ready, and I would transition smoothly. So, over the past year, I have ventured into a couple things. I took the first part of 2024 to learn how to code. I see that AI is becoming an essential part of our daily lives. A lot of jobs are being replaced by AI. And so, one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to get knowledgeable in AI and just in computers on the whole. And so I did take the time to do some one-on-one classes with a lady, and I learned to code. Am I really great at coding? Not yet, but I am far more knowledgeable than when I started. I also wanted to do something that I really love. I think the work that we do should be work that brings us joy. And so, one of the other things I did in the last quarter of 2024, I took the opportunity on the weekends to do some classes, some aesthetics classes, and I got licensed as an esthetician. So in my spare time, I'm doing a little bit of facials, some lashes. I am into skincare. My daughter has a business that does lashes. It does very well, and I thought it would be something that I can transition into and assist her if the need ever arises. So that is what I've been doing. I am excited in 2025 about the trucking market. I do believe that it is going to pick up. Things are going to regulate. I do not think at this moment that it's going to be like a 2021 or 2022. When I look at it realistically, that was the peak of COVID, and the market had an influx because of the circumstances that was going on in the economy. Interest rates were really low, and things have regulated. So I do know that it's not going to be like it was then, but I am optimistic about how it is going to increase going forward. I am keeping my ears open as it relates to the economy, what is happening with interest rates, and how this incoming administration is going to be tackling things relative to trucking. So my ears are at the pulse of things. I am trying to stay abreast of what is happening. Another thing that happened is a lot of people that came into the market so that they could make some quick money, they have exited trucking as well. And so when that happens, it kind of helps to regulate the market and volume. There's more volume for the truck drivers that are here to stay. And so I'm looking forward to hiring some drivers over the course of the next few months, and I am definitely looking forward to being in this career for a long time. And so what am I going to do with the coding that I learned? I am going to continue to learn to code. I hope that I would be able to use it in my role as a recruiter. I have actually been able to streamline some of the processes that I do with learning how to code. I have been able to make my work more efficient, been able to manage my time better with learning how to code. So that has been really good for me. And with the aesthetics thing, it gives me something to do that I absolutely love on the weekend. I have been trying to get my skin cleared up and helping some women in my community with making sure that they are glowing and showing up with beautiful skin. So that's what I have been doing. I want to encourage you as a truck driver to continue to keep your eyes and ears on the pulse of things. Learn what is going on in the market. Stay abreast of, the trends. You want to find a commodity to haul that is going to be stable, that has a peak, but also when when the peak season is over, it is still a sustainable commodity to haul. A lot of truck drivers I have heard over the past few weeks, few months, been complaining to me about household goods, how slow it is. The thing is, I always say to drivers, you have to keep abreast of what's going on in the market, and you have to be willing to adapt. When you assess the market and you see that a commodity isn't sustainable over the course of a year or two, then you do need to make some changes so that you are able to pay your bills, you're able to live and to, still enjoy a sense of comfort in your life. And so keep abreast of what's going on in the market. I don't work with the spot market. I work with a lot of contract shipping, but I always keep my eyes on the spot market because to me, that is a big determining factor in how the markets are going. I keep my eyes and ears on what is happening in the economy. Keep my eyes and ears on what's going on with the feds, the interest rates, stuff like that. I want to know what Jerome Powell is doing. I want to know what he is thinking. And I want to know what the influencers of the market, the people that make the market move, I want to know what they're saying. And so that's something I want to encourage you. But I also want to encourage you, to just open your mind up as a truck driver about all of the things that are possible for you to do. If you're a Class A driver, that's the type of drivers that I work with in particular. I want to say, open up your mind to other things, alternatives. If trucking is not bringing in the kind of resources that you need, I would say look at doing some other type of, transportation. There are guys that have worked with me in the past that have parked their truck and have been running, like in a cargo van, and they've been able to make some good money like that. I've had guys that have transitioned from trucking into doing recruiting. They have transitioned into doing dock work, a number of different things, working in warehouses and stuff, other areas of logistics. And so you just have to be open and flexible so that you would continue to survive in this market. Another thing that I have done, which has been very, very instrumental in my own success, is reduce my expenses. And I know some people are unable to do that, but the excess money that we spend on frivolous things like clothing, electronics, gadgets, shoes, dining out, stuff like that, you have to reassess where you are and see what's important. And I have been focusing my time, energy, and my resources on doing the things that are essential. What is it that I really need? Is this important right now? And if it isn't, then I have just eliminated that item or thing for right now. I have been saving a little bit more, looking at diversifying my income. right? That's another thing. Where can I make extra money? Can I invest in something that will generate some passive income? So those are things that I want to encourage you to think about as you go into 2025. You have to be a good steward of the resources that you have, your money, your time. If you are unable to, save some money because you're just not making money, I want to encourage you to build yourself as a person. Look at ways that you can become a better leader. Look at ways you can manage your time more effectively. Find someone to mentor you, or that you can pour into and mentor. Give your time to helping someone else, and all of those things help to make life more fulfilling, life more pleasant, and give you a better overall experience. I also want to encourage you to pay attention to your mental health. This has been a big priority in my life as of 2024, and going into 2025, I have put a lot of emphasis on my mental health. I am taking time for myself to do what is important for me, so that I can be able to give back to the world, to the people that I serve, to the people that I work with. Things that are productive, conversations that are uplifting, and just, to be in good spirits. And so I want to say, to encourage you actually to prioritize your mental health. And so those are just some of the things that are going on in 2025 with me. I am here as a resource to you if you ever need any help on getting a job. I may not be the ideal recruiter for you as it relates to being the type of commodity that you want to haul. But if you have questions on how to interview better when you have to talk to a recruiter, what are some of the things you need to look for when you are searching for a new job, you can always reach out to me. I have not been answering a lot of stuff on YouTube, and I do want to apologize for that. And it's simply because I was prioritizing, learning how to code. I was prioritizing learning aesthetics. And so now I'm back in full force. I will not be taking on any major courses in 2025. I will do some things that will enhance myself as it relates to my education and my experiences, but like diving into another career, something that's like really outside of trucking, or the things that I am already doing, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to exhaust myself. So if you do need any assistance, feel free to reach out to me. I do resumes for people that work in logistics. Reach out. I'm very willing, and I am happy to help. God bless. Be safe out there and continue to keep moving forward.